We're here on the mighty Hughes Creek, just out the back of Avenel.
Hughes Creek, funny enough, that Merv.
No, the mighty Hughes Creek. I don't see a
little bit dry and tight at the moment.
I don't see a Taylor Creek anywhere, but that's another story. So we had you on the show a couple of years ago. We fished Eildon. That's part of your authority too.
Catchment. Yep.
But what we're here, we're virtually up in the Strathbogie Range, the upper reaches of the Hughes Creek, just to see the sort of work that you do up here.
That's right, Merv. That's right. And the Hughes Creek's really important to us. It's got one of our only remaining Macquarie perch populations in the area. There's not many left. And this creek, along with the Sevens Creek, suffered a lot. Since we came in, we cleared the land, we had rabbits coming, etc. We've had a lot of erosion off these hills, and a lot of sand ended up in our streams, filling up the pools and causing a whole heap of issues for our maccas.
So I would imagine that after a real dry season, if it gets wet, that creates concerns too with what gets washed down the creek.
That's right, Merv. So we do a lot of work with landholders,
yep.
Try and keep their stock out of the waterways. So we do have good vegetation to buffer the waterways when the water runs off.
So we'll get over here and we'll have a talk to these guys, and they're just going to let us know what they're doing here.
We're going to have a look at the creek.
Okay, let's do it.
Happy days.
Now, Merv, this is Joe from the Arthur Riley Institute.
Joe, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Arthur Riley Institute for Environmental Research. What are you guys doing down here?
Well, we're monitoring the health of Macquarie perch. It's an Australian native freshwater fish, which is nationally endangered. And so the boys are out here doing some surveys to check on the health of the population here.
So what are we doing? Just electroing the water, stun the fish, bring it up, have a look, numbers, health-wise. A little bit of a drought at the moment.
Yep.
And does that create problems for you up here too?
It does. So where we're working, Hughes Creek here, it's an unregulated tributary of the Goulburn River. So at the moment with drought conditions, it's water's pretty low. And so that's a bit of an issue for Macquarie perch. There's about 11 populations in Victoria, and 7 populations are within this region, the Goulburn Broken catchment.
So what we're going to do is we'll go and catch up with these guys and see if they've electroed any fish up. Well, Merv Hughes Fishing Research, guys. We've got Hugh and Graham back here, and what they've done, they've got a bucket full of fish, as you can see looking into it. What they do now is they measure the fish. Sometimes they tag it, but this trip they're just measuring, recording what they've got, then releasing. So all in the name of research. Blackfish, they've got Macquarie perch, they've got a big carp that you may have seen Squizzy playing around with, and a couple of other species I've never heard of before. So introduced species, so mate, it's amazing how much you learn just by spending just a little bit of time with these guys. From the research lab that are catching them, recording them, and then what we do is release them. And I have the pleasure of releasing this fella. So beautiful little Macquarie perch.
Beautiful fish.
They are, aren't they?
Into Hughes Creek.
Into Hughes Creek. There he goes.
There he goes.
And look, he goes straight for that structure. These are man-made. So have a look at that. That's the structure for the fish. And when the water's running, out there becomes deeper pools, so habitat for fish, and that's what it's all about in these upper reaches of the Hughes Creek. So
beautiful place, isn't it?
Great place.
That's so informative, Joe.
Mate, I can't believe the amount of fish that these guys have pulled out in 200 metres. But we come here, would cast, get nothing. They get an electrode probe, bang, there's about 40 fish.
That's how we win the next Barra Classic.
That's right, we're into it. Squizzy.